Lighting design. That's when you have a professional put the details together of how a home uses light. Whether it's for accent, mood, decoration, or just general illumination, lighting designers put it all together. To be honest, I never considered how a lighting plan is created for a room. So to see for myself, I caught up with Avi Moore from Light Switch Architectural at one of his projects, the Witt Hotel in Chicago.
A lighting designer takes the art of light and combines that with the technical aspects of electricity, combines those things together and to create mood and to illuminate a space. Well, a lighting designer performs a number of different functions depending on the project. A lighting designer can design the luminaire from a pencil sketch. A lighting designer also ends up using a lot of products off the shelf to create those different aspects of lighting. The last thing a lighting designer ultimately does is to design how you're going to control it. Is there going to be a switch on the wall? Is there going to be a dimmer on the wall? Or are you going to walk in, push a button, your audio turns on, and your lights change? So there's 3 different types of lighting that we use in spaces. Ambient lighting to create a general lighting for the space. You have task lighting, which is going to light something specific. And then visual interest, accent lighting.
Today we have access to different types of lighting for our homes, like LEDs and CFLs. But the light can be a different color than the warm light of an incandescent bulb. This is because they don't have the same color temperature.
Without getting too technical, if the light source, the lamp, doesn't have a specific color, you will not see that color. Ever seen a red car out on the street at night when the lights are orange? It doesn't look red, it looks kind of gray, because that source doesn't have red in it. So the reason your incandescent lamps and your fluorescent lamps don't look the same is ultimately because they're different technologies. But that being said, there is one number you should look for. An incandescent lamp that you have in your house is going to be around 3000 K. What you want to look for is a fluorescent lamp that is either 2700 K or 3000 K. And that's going to match as close as possible. The other thing when you're looking for that other light source, whether it's CFL or LED, you want to make sure that you find a lamp that has the Energy Star label on it. And not Energy Star Partner, Energy Star label.
Avi designed the lighting for the guest rooms at this hotel. Remember, there are 3 layers of lighting that work together to create the overall mood of a room: ambient, decorative, and task lighting. Here's the interesting thing about hotel rooms, though. When you come into a room, you usually don't see lights in the ceiling. That's because they're permanent and difficult to move. So Avi used the task lighting and the decorative to create the overall ambient light. So task lighting can be anything from under cabinet lighting to vanity lights to even a floor lamp for reading. And decorative lights highlight points of interest like a fancy chandelier, spotlights for artwork, or even just the lamp itself.
What I recommend to a lot of owners that are interested in having a green home, sustainable home, is to do a number of different things. As Ed Begley Jr. always says, find the low-hanging fruit. And CFLs are a great way. But you want to find dimming CFLs because you want to create mood. And you want to find those warm color temperature CFLs. The other really low-hanging fruit is dimmers. By putting a dimmer on the wall as in place of that switch, you already start to save energy. And just think about the mood that you can create using a dimmer versus a switch.
I'll never look at lighting in my house the same way again. I hope this segment was as illuminating for you as it was for me.